Hi friends, it's Amelia here with the Spiritual Fit Yoga podcast. I am going to show you how to set up something called Constructive Rest Pose. It's super relaxing, super yummy, and it's something that you might not be familiar with, so I want to take a little bit of time to share the props, the setup, and then I'm going to, once you're set up and laying down, enjoying the pose, I'm going to guide you through a meditation. I'm going to give you time to enjoy it for up to 30 minutes. So you stay as long as you want. You can, of course, come out of it anytime you want to, and just experience the benefits of this pose. And I'll share more about the benefits of the pose later. But first, let's talk about the setup. Okay, so you see behind me, I've got 2 blocks. I've got 3 blankets, a strap, and a bolster. And let me show you up close. Okay, so here's our setup. So I personally like to use 1 blanket on each side, and you can see that I've got it folded up. Because I'm on a hardwood floor, I like to put another blanket for underneath my tailbone. It gives me a little bit of a cushion. I'm going to have a strap, and you're going to want to cinch it up so we can tighten it. I'll show you that in a little bit if you don't know how to do that. A bolster, something that's firm. If you don't have a bolster, you can grab a firm type of cushion, maybe off of your couch, and then 2 blocks, one that's going to be vertical and one that's going to be lower. So you're going to see it looks like that setup. All right, so you're going to see me getting into it. First, you see I've got my first blanket. This is under my tailbone. This one's on the side. All right, so I'm just going to set those aside. We've got my 3 blankets. And the 2 blocks, there's a little bit of like building blocks here. So we're going to have one that's going to be vertical, and then one that's lower here. And we want to position the blocks so that there's some stability. The lower one is a little bit, not exactly halfway, a little bit above the halfway mark. And then when we lay it back, that it feels nice and sturdy. Okay, and then where my tailbone is going to go, I have 1 block at the base. I'm actually going to reset this because I want to center myself on my yoga mat. You can also do this on, a carpet. And I can see I need to readjust my blocks. So how can you tell? It's like give a little bit of pressure, and then you'll know that there's some stability when you lay back. Okay, I've got this on my back. And because I know for me, and for you, you might want it even a little bit higher. When I lay back, I like a little bit of height underneath my arms. It just lets my shoulders relax. So you might want to use a block and maybe even put a blanket underneath the block on each side. So I'm going to have this set up on each side. And once you get into it, then you may readjust your props as you need. Okay, so I'm going to undo this strap. So, I teach a lot of yin yoga classes, and we use props. And this is probably one of the hardest things to figure out for students in the beginning. So I'm going to take the time and show you. So I'm going to open this up. So this strap, and how do I know how to use these straps? I actually am more familiar with them because I'm a kayaker. And with my kayaking, I got used to using a lot of straps and working with cinching up the straps when I would attach the kayak on top of my car. So I just got used to using the straps. So open up the strap, hold on to the metal side, and these are called D-rings. You see how they're the shape of a D, and there's 2 of them. They open and close. So go ahead and open it up, and then just open it all the way up so there's no twists in your strap. Okay, so you have one end of the strap. We have the D-rings that are closed. I'm going to get closer to the camera. The D-rings that are closed, and then you're going to put the end through both ends of the D-rings, both D-rings. You pull it through, open up the D-ring, and then you're going to put it on top of the D-ring that is, for me, is like closest to this wall, this window over here. and then I'm going to put it through the second D-ring. Okay, so now we have a loop. And then if I pull it, now it's tight. It's not gonna go anywhere. Okay, so hopefully you got that. Pulling in through the D-ring, cinch up your strap, cinch up your belt. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how we're gonna lay back into this contraption. So, and the other thing, you might wanna grab one more. Okay, a couple things. You might either wanna grab another blanket, you might wanna grab some socks, you might wanna grab a sweater, you might wanna grab anything that feels cozy and comfy because you're gonna be here for a while. You might even wanna grab an eye mask or take the time to turn off the lights or announce to your family or your roommates, hey, I'm going into this 30-minute meditation, don't disturb me. I'm gonna enjoy this constructive rest. So go ahead if you wanna grab a couple more things that'll help you like completely relax, turn off the lights, whatever you need to do, and just see how this feels. And we can come out of it, you can pause and reset. Okay, so put the strap through, your feet through the strap. I'm gonna move back so you can see me a little bit more. And let me adjust my camera so you can see my feet a little bit better. Let's see if that's a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so my feet are gonna be hip width apart. I've got the back of the bolster. It's just like gently bumping it. I can feel it right at my lower back. I'm going to step through this strap. And then when I lay back, I'm going to have my feet out wide and then bring my knees together. Because why? In constructive rest pose, one of the things we're doing is releasing any activation of the psoas muscle, which is like right up deep, kind of in the belly. It's like right above the waist, around above the waist. And that can get really tight, especially from sitting. It can get tight from, I don't know, things that have happened in life. And this is giving you an opportunity to just relax and let the strap do the work for you. So the feet are going to be as wide as your mat. The knees are going to be allowed to fall in towards each other. And then you're going to pull the strap, the tail of the strap, until it cinches the knees together. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Cinching the knees together. All right. And then I'm going to slowly, mindfully lay back. See how that feels. Position yourself on your bolster. You might want to take out a ponytail. Relax the back of the head. Notice if there's anything that you need here. And then I feel like I want to adjust my blankets a little bit lower. I want my palms up, the backs of my arms on the blanket. And this feels good to me. I feel like I actually want it a little bit tighter. So take the time just to notice what feels good for you. If your shirt feels tight, you'll loosen it. Whatever you need to do to relax. This is where if you have a blanket, you might want to put it on top of you. And if you feel like you need something, loosen the strap, roll over slowly to the side so you don't knock your structure over, and then press yourself up and grab whatever other props you need. Otherwise, again, sitting back, making yourself comfortable, mindfully landing yourself on your bolster, repositioning your feet if you need to, maybe re-cinching, tightening up that strap, palms up. Take a big breath in and a big sigh out. Let it go. Maybe rotate the head side to side. Make yourself comfortable. I'm feeling like my feet actually want to move away from my booty a little tiny bit. But how you want to feel with the legs is that you don't need to do anything with the legs because the strap is holding you in. At the arms, at the height of the support underneath your arms is appropriate. So stay here, and again, adjust as you need to make yourself comfortable. I'm going to talk to you, guide you through a meditation. I'll watch the time for you. So 30 minutes, letting the back body sink into your bolster, allowing the hips to relax, the legs to relax, the whole body relaxed. So I'll come back, and if you open your eyes and you look at the video, you'll see a still photo of me in the pose, and you'll hear my voice in the background, guiding you through a meditation. There'll be some background music, there'll be some silence. And my intention is to offer you this time to rest, relax, let go of any stress, let go of any tightness, any tension. Lean back into your bolster, sink in. Close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. And receive this constructive rest pose. Constructive rest pose, or the Alexander technique active rest, can be practiced daily, 10 to 30 minutes. In today's practice, I'll be watching the time for you to relax for 30 minutes, to let the muscles relax, to let the bones relax, the skin, the connective tissue, the tendons, the ligaments, to allow yourself to feel the support of the bolster behind your back, behind your head, to feel the support of the blankets underneath your arms, to allow the hips to relax, the outside of the hips, the front of the hips, with the strap gently holding the upper thighs together. Let the shins relax, the feet, the toes, the whole body relax. Let go. Constructive rest pose allows you to improve your spinal alignment, reduce muscular tension, expand your breathing, calms the nervous system, and relaxes the body and the mind. Notice what you feel. Notice the rise and fall of the breath, inviting the lungs and the rib cages to open and relax, letting go of tension in the upper back, the middle back, the lower back. Feel the skin smooth and relaxed. Relax the whole body from the top of the head to the tips of the fingers, to the tips of the toes, the front of the body, the back of the body, the sides of the body. And as you stay here to the sound of this gentle background music, allow yourself to slow down and receive the benefits of this rest pose.